Welcome to our online ThetaHealing Circle. We're always excited when people join from all over. It's great to see people in Encinitas, and it's wonderful to see people from different countries as well. Many times we have people join us from India, sometimes Germany, depending on the time frame. So feel free to invite your friends too, your family, and help them to realize that there are great opportunities to cultivate peace, healing, inner joy, no matter where they are in the world, even if they feel they live in a little village and don't have access to classes. Right now is such a great time where we can all come together online, and we really feel the energy because we're all connected through that same energy field. So whether we express ourselves in person in a physical form from one person to another or over distance, it's really all the same because it's all vibration. And talking about expressing ourselves, the topic this week is to balance our throat chakra. So today the focus is going to be our throat chakra. The color is blue. It's why I'm wearing a blue shirt. And it's all about expression. And it's not just talking. A lot of people talk a lot and they may think, oh, my throat chakra is totally fine. It's also possible to have an overactive throat chakra. Can be underactive, can be overactive. So the ideal is to bring it back to balance so we can communicate with clarity. Also, it's not just about letting out the sounds. There's much more that's related to the throat chakra. Listening, it's the ears, and even the intuitive sense of hearing the subtle sounds too. It could be an intuitive knowing too, when we hear the divine voice, when we can shut down, or at least what's the word, almost like dim the chatter in the mind and our thoughts, and we can really relax and open up to hearing the subtle tones and the subtle voices. It's also related to the thyroid, and again, it can be overactive or underactive, or hopefully balanced, and we'll balance that out as we're balancing the throat chakra today. So yeah, hearing, do we feel that it's safe to hear the truth, that it's safe to speak the truth, to even put ourselves out in the world in an authentic way? Or do we change who we are depending on who we talk to and what circle of friends we may be with? Or in the business world, do we show up in a different way? Or can we be authentically ourselves at all times, no matter where we are, whom we're with? And that's really ideal, because then we don't need to put so much energy and effort into who we're trying to be or what we're trying to achieve or trying to look like or be like. If we can just be ourselves and trust that we're going to be respected for what we're expressing, we're going to be listened to, we're going to be heard, and we deserve it. That's really the key. So we'll open up all of these energies with theta healing today, and let go of some limiting beliefs, like something or someone is a pain in the neck. The neck is also related to the throat chakra. So how do we relate to other people, to circumstances, to situations? Do we easily get frustrated and irritated and think when something doesn't go as in alignment with what we expect or what we're hoping for? Do we tense our neck, tense the muscles, get into that stubbornness that's often held in the tight muscles, the muscles of the neck, the muscles of the jaw? Or can we relax and step into the observer role and see from Creator's perspective, hear from Creator's perspective, what's really going on in a more neutral way, from a neutral perspective rather than our own expectations or opinions? So to be able to do that, we really need to let go, detach of all the expectations that we have, so that we don't set ourselves up for disappointment, frustration, pain, sadness, maybe anger. So yeah, we're going to do a few nice balancing exercises, and then the theta healing. So the sound for the throat chakra is hum. It's HAM. So just close your eyes and reflect for a moment. Reflect on how you're expressing your truth. How are you expressing yourself in this world? Do you feel you need to hold back to not be judged? Is there a fear of judgment? A fear of being criticized when you fully show up as who you are? Or do you feel sometimes you may be talking too much? You may be afraid to say something. What is that like for you? How is your expression in this world, including creation in this world? Is it easy, joyful, graceful, or is it challenging, maybe exhausting, draining, scary? Can you express yourself courageously? There's a lot going on in each of the chakras, these energy centers along the spine, including the throat chakra. And it's a time to just reflect and be real with what's going on in you. Not judging, just being real with what is for yourself. And the more real you are, the more honest you are with what's going on for you related to the throat chakra, the more you can shift when we come into the different practices today, and also the theta healing, where we reprogram different beliefs, subconscious beliefs, let go of limiting beliefs and emotions that block us, maybe blocking our speech, our expression, and open up to new positive beliefs, new positive feelings that will enhance our expression, our authenticity. So let's close our eyes, focus on the throat chakra, and let's repeat out loud the mantra for the throat chakra. Ram. 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 Feel the vibration in the throat. Feel that you're bringing in balance. Ram. 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 And every being is so unique, and everybody's experiences are so individualized, and what makes it fun to be in this dimension, but we can be open to that. So for me, what I was just experiencing was a nice warmth in my throat, a little release in my neck, on the back side, and even though it felt very soothing and warm, I also felt a strength, a power that came in with that mantra, Ram. So whatever you need, just trust that when you repeat Ram, that mantra for the chakra, trust that you're going to receive whatever you need at this time. And every moment is different. So just be open to whatever you may like or need to release, or bring in, allow in to your body, mind, your speech, your soul. And then continue just in a soft voice saying Ram. You can do it silently too, and trust that even in the silence, the power is there. It doesn't go away because we don't say it out loud. Part of the throat chakra too, trusting that silence is safe, enjoying silence, and realizing how powerful it is. And that already is a wonderful tool for you to practice at any time if you feel that you like to balance out your throat chakra. Just repeating the mantra Ram, whether you say it out loud or silently or just in a soft voice. Feel it out. Feel out what your throat chakra and what your whole being needs at a certain time. So I always hope that you take away some of the tools that we share, because they're ancient. It's ancient wisdom, and still just as relevant today as it has been thousands of years ago. The element of the throat chakra is ether. And I'm going to show you a mudra, a yoga pose for the hands that can also help us to balance out and strengthen our throat chakra in a beautiful way. So you can open your eyes if you want to. And it's the Theta mudra. So if you just place your hands together, your palms and fingers together, and then interlace the little fingers, ring fingers and middle fingers inward, so not out, but in. And then form a circle with your thumb and index finger of one hand. I'm doing the left hand, and then a circle with the thumb and index finger of the right hand. So the circles come together in the middle. Does that make sense? Okay, there are a few people here in person with their masks and social distancing, and everybody's nodding, so that's good. So interlacing little ring fingers, middle fingers inward, and then creating a circle with one of the hands, thumb and index finger, and another circle with a thumb and index finger of the other hand. And then place your hands at your throat chakra, like the base of the throat chakra. And relax your shoulders down. Feel free to rotate your shoulders a couple of times. Relax your elbows down. So a yoga pose, whether it's a mudra for the hands or any other yoga pose, is meant to be opening and expansive. So if you feel any tension in your shoulders and your fingers or anywhere else, just move your body in a subtle way and allow your body to relax. So you can receive the beautiful, powerful benefits of this mudra. And you can close your eyes again and just repeat Ram again. You can either say it out loud or say it mentally. Whatever you feel your throat chakra needs right now. The color is blue, so you may have the intention of purifying that blue. Sometimes it's seen as a turquoise. You may even see how it's becoming more clear. Wow. It's nice to it's nice and helpful to hold a mudra for about 5 minutes or longer if you can, in your own time, anytime you feel that you like to balance out a chakra. And then feel free to relax your hands. You can rotate your hands, your wrists, bring some fresh energy in. And we're going to do a Theta Healing download to enhance this even more. So would you like to trust on all levels that this mudra and this mantra worked for you, even if you may not have felt a change in your being right away?
Yes.
Yeah, and say yes out loud. This way you're saying yes to the universe with your whole being, and the shift is happening on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Nice. I'm going to guide you through the Theta Healing meditation. And from there, we're going to do the group healing. So we're going to do a lot more Theta healing to help us open up, strengthen, balance our throat chakra and everything that's related to that. The neck, the ears, the throat, the thyroid, the mouth, the teeth, and whatever else may be coming up. So just be open to allowing, to letting go of whatever doesn't serve you anymore. Be open to receiving. And we'll just see how it flows. So center yourself in your heart. Breathe into your heart center. And from your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of Mother Earth. And breathe the energy into your feet, washing away any pain, any tension. And draw the energy into your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees, thighs, quads, pelvis, hips. Opening up, balancing out your root chakra at the base of your spine. And draw the energy into your second chakra, trusting change, movement, creativity, sexuality. Feel how that's opening up. And the root chakra is about feeling grounded, connected to the earth, at home, abundant. And draw the energy into your solar plexus, our power center, digestion. And bring the energy into your heart chakra, breathing with love and compassion towards ourselves and others, forgiveness. And breathe the energy into the throat chakra. Again, the color is blue, so you can imagine, or maybe you see the color blue. You may see a turquoise. Trusting free expression from the heart. Listening to others, truly hearing and understanding others, digesting the chewing food. It's already part of digesting life, experiences with ease and grace. And draw the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. Trusting the divine guidance and acting on it. And draw the energy into your crown chakra at the top of your head, our connection with the divine. So all of your energy centers are already open. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light going out of your crown chakra, out of the top of the head into the universe. It's completely safe. You'll see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you'll see a dark light. It's just a layer before the next bright light, so go through it. When you go higher, you'll see another bright light. Go through it. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it, the laws of existence. Go through it, beyond all the laws, into the space of limitless possibilities and opportunities. When you go higher, you'll see a pink mist, law of compassion. Go even higher. Go even higher. You can't go too high. Until you come to a beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. You may see a window. You can step through this window and feel that you're surrounded by this white light. Breathe it into every cell of your being, your body, mind, and soul. Become one with this pure white light and the energy of unconditional love. And we call this the seventh plane of existence. So we'll stay in this space during the group healing, very calming for the nervous system, very healing for our whole being. This is the place of oneness, where we're one with the Creator, one with creation, and one with all that is. And with the Theta group healing, I'm going to ask you for permission with everything we do, given that we all have free will, and it's all between you and God. I just show you what's in the universe, what's coming up from the energy field, and then it's up to you if you're ready to shift. Would you like to know how to express yourself in an authentic way and express your truth with clarity?
Yes.
It's being downloaded on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. Deep reprogramming of the conscious mind, subconscious mind, and even the DNA. Would you like to release the fear of judgment, fear of being criticized, fear of being diminished when you fully express your truth?
Yes.
And even if you feel something just slightly, I would still encourage you to say yes, because then we can shift it on all the levels. Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of expression and communication with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
Would you like to know when to express your truth, how to express your truth, to whom, so that it will be understood for how it was really meant?
Yes.
Would you like to have Creator's discernment on when to speak and when to listen?
Yes.
Would you like to trust that it's possible for you to clear your mind, to detach from your agenda and from what you really want to say, and to be fully present so you can hear what somebody's saying?
Yes.
Would you like to trust that what other people have to say is just as important as what you have to say, and the other way around too?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to calm your mind so much that you're able to listen to the subtle voices, the subtle sounds of the divine, and be able to hear God's messages and God's guidance?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to digest not just food and beverages, but also life experiences with ease, grace, and clarity?
Yes.
Maybe a good time to reflect on, is there anything that you're chewing on that's hard to digest right now? Would you like to fully allow Creator's clarity into that situation?
Yes.
And what's coming to Creator's love and Creator's wisdom? And of course, as we always say, no chakra can be seen as separate. It all works together. So we just worked with the third chakra when we went into digestion. We went into the sixth chakra, the wisdom, and acting on the divine guidance. So it's all related. So given that it's all related, let's focus on the heart and the throat together. Would you like to know how to communicate from the heart and trust that you're going to be understood?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to express in a gentle way without the fear of being taken advantage, being taken for granted, or being disrespected?
Yes.
Or even ignored too.
Yes.
And even though there may be lots of sounds around you many times, would you like to know how to focus on listening and hearing what's really important from Creator's perspective?
Yes.
Would you like to know what energies to allow in and what to keep out, and trust that you have the right and the possibility to choose?
Yes.
So again, it's the mouth too. So what are we allowing in? It's not always just food and beverages, but the subtle energies too. The thoughts, the other people's messages, the sounds around us. What are we allowing in, and how do we relate to them? So would you like to know how to relate to this world, to what you hear, to what you're tasting? How do you taste life? Would you like to know how to taste it and how to take it in with sweetness and joy,
Yes.
rather than bitterness and frustration? Would you like to know how to allow others to express themselves without cutting them off, without judging them, without criticizing them?
Yes.
Would you like to release the belief that something or someone in your life is a pain in the neck, so that it doesn't turn into physical pain in the neck over time?
Yes.
And the muscles can often hold stubbornness, muscles in the jaw, the muscles in the neck, other areas in the body too, just focusing on the throat chakra, the neck, anything in the mouth, the throat. So would you like to release all stubbornness that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective?
Yes.
And Vajana said very clearly, the founder of Theta Healing, a few years ago, I remember she said, don't just release all stubbornness, because some of it may still serve you, because it can help you with determination and perseverance. So that's why I went into release all the stubbornness that no longer serves you from Creator's perspective. Would you like to know how to detach, when to detach, and trust that it's safe for you to let go of control and detach?
Yes.
Also helping the muscles to relax. The thyroid, metabolism is all related to the throat chakra. So can we show your your thyroid, your throat, your neck, your ears, your mouth, your teeth, gums, what it feels like to be healthy, vibrant, and fully alive in a balanced, natural way.
Yes.
Like to know how to flow through life without straining and without stress and tension, and trust that it's possible for you.
Yes.
Can we balance out your hormones in your highest and best way so you can feel balanced, healthy, and joyful? I'd like to know what it feels like to have a balanced throat chakra at all times, and trust that you deserve it, you're worthy of it, and it's possible for you.
Yes.
And can we release all fear of expression, fear of saying something wrong, fear of being judged for speaking, and for truly being yourself?
Yes.
Can we also release all irritation, sadness, grief, disappointment from feeling misunderstood, from feeling or believing that somebody doesn't really hear you? So none of the emotions need to get stuck in us.
Yes.
You like to attract those people into your life, all areas of your life that truly hear you, that truly understand you for who you are, and can hear the truth from you.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes a person may say, I feel like nobody understands me. So would you like to, in case that resonates with you, would you like to release the belief that nobody gets you, nobody understands you, or a lot of people don't understand you? Would you like to release that so you don't need to reinforce it with that negative belief?
Yes.
Would you like to trust that you have the right to be your authentic self in this world, and again attract those people that really understand you and that love you for who you are?
Yes.
And would you like to love yourself, accept and respect yourself unconditionally for exactly who you are?
Yes.
Would you like to allow your speech to be guided by God, by the Creator?
Yes.
And I love how the Buddhist monks say, bring balance into the body, mind, and speech. I usually say body, mind, and soul, or body, mind, spirit, and soul. And they often said body, mind, and speech. And that's so beautiful. So would you like to know how to bring balance into your body, mind, and speech in your highest and best ways?
Yes.
And if you often get a sore throat, helpful to reflect on what are you not expressing, what wants to come out, and you haven't felt safe or you haven't allowed yourself to express it. So would you like to release the belief that you need to keep it in to ensure harmony in your relationships?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to express emotions, how to express something that you feel maybe challenging to express, with confidence and courage, and trust that you have the right to let it out.
Yes.
And again, the heart chakra is coming up with that too. So would you like to know how to express your truth with compassion towards the people that you're speaking with?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to share, when to share, and how and when to allow others to share so that you can live in harmony?
Yes.
And focus is coming up, because if we can't focus on the conversation, we probably don't hear everything that a person is saying. So would you like to know how to be fully focused on the conversation, be fully in the moment, and trust that it's possible?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to understand, and even how to want to understand, what exactly somebody's saying from their perspective, so that so that you don't go in with your own expectations or your own preconceived ideas?
Yes.
And in a way, this dimension is so fascinating and fun, because we all have so many different beliefs and experiences and expressions based on that. And if we can be open to all these differences, it can be really exciting in a way. So would you like to be fully open to allowing yourself and allowing other people to express themselves, and not diminish somebody else's truth
Yes.
just because it's different from what you can really relate to? Would you like to know how to understand people from different cultures, different languages, different backgrounds, and trust that it's possible?
Yes.
And would you like to fully understand yourself, trust that it's possible to understand your emotions, your feelings, your actions with compassion?
Yes.
And many people pray, and then some just race off into the day, so they don't really give God a chance to respond. So would you like to know when to stop and when to slow down and take that time to sit and be perfectly still and allow the answers to come?
Yes.
And trust that you have the time, there's enough time, time is not running out, and you're worthy of hearing from the Creator.
Yes.
And would you like to trust on all levels that God is loving, God cares about you, and you're not taking time away, unnecessary time away from God when you ask for something?
Yes.
These it comes up a lot. So would you like to trust on all levels that you deserve God's love and you're worthy of God's love?
Yes.
And one of the SRF, Self-Realization Fellowship nuns, was saying, making ourselves unconditionally receptive. That really, I wrote it down because it really resonated with me. Like, do we really allow ourselves to receive? And how can we receive in our highest and best way? So would you like to trust that you're worthy of receiving? It's possible for you to receive, and you're worthy of this unconditional receiving.
Yes.
Would you like to know how to go beyond the senses, and really be receptive to that inner hearing and that inner knowing and the more subtle taste that's divine. Trust that it's possible for you.
Yes.
And sometimes people say something is hard to swallow. Something in life is hard to swallow. So again, it's related to the throat chakra. So would you like to know how to relate to life, even to challenging situations, in your highest and best way?
Yes.
Can we release all blame, judgment, criticism towards yourself or others, even God, that no longer serves you?
Yes.
Would you like to know what it feels like to enjoy stillness without the need of talking again or even listening to music or having any sounds?
Yes.
It's so healing for the throat chakra too, to just enjoy stillness, silence. Would you like to release the fear of silence and the fear of getting lost in silence?
Yes.
Would you like to release the belief that there's just too much to do to spend time in silence?
Yes.
Would you like to trust on all levels that you're worthy of deep peace, which really comes from that inner stillness and silence?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to create in this dimension, how to co-create your life with the Creator in your highest and best ways?
Yes.
Can we align your definition, perspective, and understanding of courage with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to be courageous without getting too much into your ego and trust that it's safe for you
Yes.
and also for the other people around you?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to allow others to be authentically themselves when you're allowing yourself to be authentically yourself, and trust that you can allow that in harmony?
Yes.
And just tune into your throat chakra. No expectations. Just tune in. Notice how it looks, if you can see it, or how it feels. How does your throat and neck and thyroid, your ears, mouth feel? How does it feel to express your truth? to listen to others, to really understand somebody from their perspective and from Creator's perspective, rather than from our own limiting minds. We didn't mention the teeth specifically. The teeth are sometimes considered as bones, and that's our relationship with God too. So would you like to relate to God with clarity, love, and compassion?
Yes.
And let's integrate everything that we just did into your whole being on the history, core, genetic, and soul level in your highest and best way. Is that okay?
Yes.
Would you like to know how to move forward in your life with free expression from the heart, knowing that it's safe and that you're worthy of it?
Yes.
Would you like to trust that you can understand people from different countries, different cultures, different backgrounds, and trust that we can really live together in peace and harmony?
Yes.
And throat chakra, as well as the second chakra, is about creation. So how do we create in this dimension? We can do it with peace, harmony, in an authentic way. Can we release all fear of punishment that no longer serves you?
Yes.
And let's release all anger, frustration, resentment, regret, fear, disappointment, grief related to the throat chakra that no longer serves you, and send it out to the light to be transformed into love and light. Is that okay?
Yes.
Breathe it out, let it go. And let's replace these limiting emotions with Creator's unconditional love, peace, and compassion. Is that okay?
Yes.
Just breathe it in, fully allow it in. And then if you like, come back to this mudra that we practice. So folding in your little fingers, ring fingers, middle fingers, interlacing inward and forming circles with your tips of the thumbs and index fingers. And placing your hands at your throat chakra. It may feel more open, more balanced. Maybe not much fresh energy is coming in at this point. Of course, no judgment, just observe what's happening in your reality right now. It's perfect, whatever you experience, whatever you observe. And then silently repeat this mantra for the throat chakra again. Hum, 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 Just continue repeating it silently. Feel the warmth, the soothing, soft energy in your throat chakra. Also the strength and the power, not overpowering, but very strong and stable energy. Encouraging energy in your throat chakra. The openness in your throat. Healing energy. Relax your hands if you like. And take a few more deep breaths. Breathe in whatever you need, either in general or related to your throat chakra. I express myself with ease and grace. I hear and understand others. Whatever resonates with you. Breathe out anything else you like to release. Or breathe out free, clear expression, clear communication, so you share it with people in your life, share it with the world. Truth. Then come to stillness, and let's just spend a few moments in stillness, knowing how soothing it is for our whole being, including the throat chakra. And inhale your palms to your heart. Connect with your heart center. So the love and compassion in your heart can energize your speech. And we'll close with one chant of Om, all together, the sound of creation. You can either have your palms in Anjali Mudra at your heart, or you can extend your palms out and we'll shine healing energy and clarity and peace into the world as we chant Om. Take a deep breath in. I invite you to stay in silence and enjoy the deeper, more subtle sounds that we can sometimes hear. And thank you so much for joining us today, and just go out into the world with peace, clear speech, clear communication from the heart, always bringing love and compassion into our communications. Even if you send somebody the energy of love and light when somebody's expressing himself or herself. And we're going to do some nice practices this week, additional practices related to the throat chakra. So tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Pacific time, we'll have satsang and meditation that Casey will lead on the throat chakra, some chanting. And Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, we'll do yoga with Theta Healing. We'll do the lion's pose, which some people really love to activate courage and some other poses that will really help us with the throat chakra, release tension in the neck. A lot of people hold a lot of tension there, and it's going to be a nice practice. So feel free to share it with your friends, subscribe to our YouTube channels, and let us know what else you like to see that can help you in your lives. And also the Chakra Meditations for Humans and Animals is a great CD that I recorded, really focusing on all the different beliefs and emotions related to each chakra. So diving a little more deeply into each chakra, and it's available online. So Chakra Meditations for Humans and Animals. So thank you for joining us. Have a peaceful rest of the day. Namaste.
Namaste.